The 2014 Norwich University men's soccer team is looking to new faces to lead the program forward after the graduation of 8 members of the 2013 squad. The Cadets finished 2013 with an overall record of 12-5-4, reaching the semifinals of both the GNAC and ECAC New England tournaments. Norwich was undefeated, 9-0-1, in its first season playing on the turf at Sabine Field at Haynes Family Stadium, including a 1-0 win over Mount Ida in the GNAC quarterfinals and a 2-0 victory versus Colby Sawyer in the ECAC New England tournament quarterfinals. Head coach Kyle Desatel enters his 9th season and has brought 9 freshmen in to balance last season's losses. We caught up with Coach Desatel and asked him about both last season and his expectations for the team this year.
Last season was a good year. I think we had major expectations coming into the season with a big senior class, a really talented group of underclassmen, a really good crop of freshmen last year. I think as the season went on, we had to deal with some injuries, and it's part of the game. I think certainly the expectation last year was that we were going to compete for the GNAC title, and I think in our own minds we thought we had a pretty good chance at it. And for whatever reason, with Wes Keston going down early in the season and losing his senior year, and then by the end of the season also losing Joe Young and Billy Flanagan, just three important seniors for us. We just came up a little short in the end, but the good thing that the injuries did for us was it meant we had to play a number of younger guys, and some younger guys got some experience that they might not have got had the seniors stayed healthy. Yeah, I think our expectations are that we're going to be good, but that we're also just taking everything day by day, and we're being really realistic with the group. If you look at the roster, it's primarily a group of freshmen and sophomores. That said, we feel like we're really talented. We have some good leadership. Chris Bristol is our captain, and his leadership over the years has grown and developed, and it's really strong. Christian Albrecht, Christian Hallstrom. We have guys, Derek Morin. We have guys that can provide leadership. I think the question mark for us is how are the freshmen and sophomores going to perform? The talent is certainly there. I feel like we have 16, 17, 18 players that are good enough to make us competitive, but that when you're playing, we're potentially going to be starting 6 to 8 freshmen and sophomores every game. So it's the question mark is going to be how do those guys perform. And early in the season, we can tell that they're extremely talented. It's one of, if not the best soccer playing teams that we've had. But how does that translate into wins and losses? We'll see. There's always something to be said for experience and leadership, concentration and focus, and those types of things are not the easiest and the quickest things for freshmen and sophomores to pick up. So it's a little bit of a question mark, but we certainly feel like we have plenty of talent, and this year will be exciting for sure. I think we're going to score goals this year. I think we'll probably give up a few more than we have in recent years as well. But I do think we're going to score a number of goals this season, and we have done so in preseason as well. So that's been a positive. But we're excited for the year. It's fun working with a young group sometimes. It's certainly a little bit more of a challenge because there's more coaching that you have to do, and sometimes when you could have stepped back last year maybe and just let the leadership take over. A group of 9 seniors is when 9 seniors come through the program, by the end of their 4 years they can pretty much run the show. So that's certainly changed, and you got to teach some little details and stuff that maybe we've taken for granted over the past couple of years. But the energy's there. Having a young group is exciting. I certainly think the group that we have is going to win a championship. Whether that can be this year or not, we'll see. I think it'd be a little bit of an upset if it were, but we still feel like we'll be in there in the mix in the top end of the GNAC.
Senior Chris Bristol was named team captain during the offseason and will bring leadership to the cadet midfield. Bristol netted his first career goal and tallied 3 assists last season as he started all 21 games for Norwich. We sat down with Chris and asked him about his expectations for this year's squad.
We're going to try to play some exciting soccer. In years past we've been doing a little bit of kick and run and stuff, but I think this year we'll be able to knock the ball around and be able to really go at teams. And hopefully you can bring home the GNAC championship. First 2 years we lost in the conference championship, and then last year in the semis, which is kind of demoralizing since we had 8 seniors and now we don't have that leadership on the field anymore.
The Cadets open the season with the 3rd annual Cadet Kickoff Classic as they welcome Johnson State College, Green Mountain College, and MCLA to Northfield the weekend of August 29th. Norwich plays Johnson on Friday, August 29th at 7 p.m. before taking on Green Mountain on Saturday the 30th at 2 p.m. The Cadets kick off the GNAC portion of the schedule at Albertus Magnus College on September 13th at 3:15 p.m. This video was presented by the Norwich Sports Information Department.